Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to discuss the present continuous, which is one of the present tenses of the English language. In this video, we are going to discuss the use of the present continuous. In total, there are 4 different kinds of uses, but of course we are going to start with the first use. The first use is when something is or isn't happening right now, so in this very moment. Let's have a look at some example sentences. I am dancing. So in this sentence we want to state that I am dancing right now. As I am speaking, I am dancing. You are not sleeping. We are swimming. And they aren't eating. So that means that these activities aren't or are going on in this very moment. Okay, let's have a look at the second use then. We could also use the present continuous when we want to discuss a longer action that is still in progress. So that means that the action is still going on in a period of time. So that could be a month, could be even a year or multiple years, could be an hour. Doesn't matter how long the period of time is, as long as the activity is still going on. So that means that we might not be doing the activity at the very moment, but it is still going on in that period of time. Let's have a look at some example sentences. I am studying to become a teacher. So that means that at the moment of speaking, I'm not behind my books for studying, but I'm still studying to become a teacher in a period of 3 years. So that's why we want to use the present continuous. You aren't reading any books. Are you working on some interesting projects at the moment? They are building a new school, so that means at the moment of speaking they're probably not laying any bricks to build a new school, but they're still in the progress of building it. So that's why we use the present continuous. The third use is when we want to express an activity in the near future. I'm going to show an example right away to explain it. I am meeting my boyfriend this afternoon. This afternoon clearly states that the action is going on in the near future. If the action would be going on further away in the future, we would need to use a future tense. She is visiting her parents this weekend. This weekend, once again, states that it's definitely in the near future, and that's why we can use a present continuous instead of a future tense. Aren't they coming to the party tonight? We are going to the cinema this evening. And finally, we can also use the present continuous to express an annoying habit. A habit means that it's a repetitive action. Let's have a look at some example sentences. I am always biting my nails. Well, that's definitely an annoying habit. Always states that it's a repetitive action because you always do it. You do it multiple times. That's why we want to use the present continuous. It's an annoying repetitive action. You are always talking. That could be annoying as well. Once again, always states that it's a repetitive action. They are constantly complaining. Very annoying as well. And constantly states that it's a repetitive action. And he is always interrupting other people. Always, once again, states that it's a repetitive action. Now you know all the 4 uses for the present continuous tense.